door.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 14 of the Basement Sports Addicts podcast. Woo! Sean, Derek, no Ethan this week. He's in Cincinnati, right?
Yeah.
I totally forgot where he was at.
Baseball tournament.
Yeah, so we've got an interesting show planned for today. We've got a special guest coming on in a little bit, but we're just going to jump into our normal stuff for the week. We're going to start with Series of the Week. Last week it was the Rangers Diamondbacks, right? Is that what it was?
No, that was the week before.
What was it?
Wait a minute. What?
I'm not
We're
prepared.
already messing up. No.
I'm not prepared. Okay.
Astros, Cardinals.
Yeah. And we both picked the Astros. Ethan picked the Cardinals. So Sean and I got the point. It's now Sean has 5, Ethan has 6, I have 7. And yeah, fine. We need to cue that clip of Ethan saying thanks for the point last week.
Yeah.
Just run that over and over and over.
It wasn't even close. I mean, all those games were boring.
Yeah, dude.
Easy dub,
yeah.
Easy point.
Easy points. So this week we've got Braves in Baltimore for the Series of the Week. Ethan, we do not know what he's picked.
Yeah,
so
he's away from his phone. He can't text right now. So
yeah.
We'll just, on the short, we'll say who he says. But
right, yeah. So, but I would assume he's going to pick Baltimore. I think it's safe to assume, but we're just not going to go there. Okay.
Oh, man. They're really similar in
Do you want me to just pick?
Yeah, you go
okay.
first. You go first.
I'm sorry, it's not that hard. Braves are without Ronald Acuna. I mean, but who's pitching is my... Either way, no matter who's pitching, I say it's going to be Baltimore. Baltimore's more well-rounded right now. They're hot, and I just don't think there's a universe where Baltimore loses this. In Baltimore, against a Braves team that's down Ronald Acuna, down their star MVP player.
Yeah.
So, game 1, it looks like Max Fried is pitching.
Ooh.
Nobody for Baltimore.
Hey, that's fine.
Game 2... This takes forever to get to.
It's the top of the rotation for the Braves, so... Yeah, I'm going to go with the Atlanta Braves for this week. They need to win. They need a couple wins right now. They're falling apart from this division. I mean, the Philadelphia Phillies are so far ahead right now, and they need anything they can. So I'm going to go with the Atlanta Braves. You know, they got... guys need to step up without Ronald Acuna. Matt Olson looked better. They looked a lot more complete than the last couple of weeks. So since the last time we chose the Braves for a Series of the Week, I'm going to go with the Atlanta Braves. So
yeah. Shout out to Marcell Ozuna, who's hitting 319, 18 home runs, 15 RBIs. He is stepping into that Ronald Acuna role. I mean, obviously, batting-wise, he's never going to have that glove, but like...
He's a good DH. He's a good DH.
DH-wise, they're that bat that they needed down in that order while he's gone. Yeah. So that's a bright spot, but like...
And for All-Stars, I mean, it's going to be such a close voting, Ohtani versus Ozuna, but
it's going to go to
voting,
Ohtani.
It's going to be Ohtani because it's 100%
going to be Ohtani.
But if it's for skills, man, it's so close.
It's all casuals voting,
yeah.
So casuals are going to pick Ohtani, hands down.
Yeah, and he's just got a bigger, he's got the most followers on Instagram, which is
exactly
crazy.
That's the problem. So we are going to skip Players of the Week because it's like, just kind of,
kind of
without the three
boring.
of us. That was more Ethan's. That was Ethan's thing too. That was his thing. So we'll just kind of leave that there. I'm going to talk about this. Sean does not know about this, so I'm going to go to the news article. And surprise, surprise, Sean doesn't know about it. So the Lions forfeit their last OTA session for breaking the rules, and what they did was, if I saw that correctly, they did full contact before they were supposed to.
So is that going to penalize them in the regular season?
So, no, it's just OTAs. The Detroit Lions have lost one day of organized off-season workouts after breaking rules relating to on-field contact during a practice the week of May 27th. Yep.
That was weird.
So basically, Dan Campbell wants his guys to be football players and hit each other, and the NFL doesn't want them to be that. So, yeah, it is what it is.
We're still winning the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
13.
It doesn't matter. That's just going to give the Lions fuel at this point.
Yeah.
And then just some quick Tigers talk. Reese Olson.
I don't even want to talk about this.
Okay.
Man, he's been struggling. He's given up 13 runs his last 2 appearances. He had a 1.92 ERA before the Red Sox series. Now it's like almost 4. I don't know, man. What happened to Reese Olsen, Derek?
Lots of things. He probably saw some stuff, and that stuff affected his mind. Like, okay, we're gonna go.
It's
his pitching. Okay,
Yesterday
against the Brewers, he pitched 4 innings, 12 hits, 8 earned runs, 6 strikeouts. Week before that, Boston, 5 1/3 pitched, 5 earned runs. He gave up 2 home runs in Fenway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
then
it's brutal.
Yeah, past that, he wasn't pitching much, but still was pitching good.
Yeah, he should be fine. Just get back to how he was, and he's never gonna be a 2 ERA the whole season. So
yeah,
if he can give us like sub 3.5, I'm good with that.
It was bound to happen at some point. So what's he sitting at right now after the game he had?
I don't even want to look at it.
3.43.
Okay, that's not bad, but he's 1-7, and
that's not all his fault though.
Yeah.
That's not all his
Majority
fault.
of it was the offense, but
yeah,
he has 3 real losses. I think, in my opinion, it was the Pittsburgh one, then the one in Kansas City, and then that one.
Kansas City wasn't his fault. He pitched 2 innings and then he got hit. You're right. The Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it was a bad one. That was before he was actually good, but and now we don't even know what's happening with Flaherty, and Kenta got hurt.
Oh no, Kenta Maeda got hurt. Oh no, that is so sad. I'm just gonna go home and cry at night.
Kenta's not our best pitcher, but Matt Manning's not as good. I mean, he's like the same pitcher as Kenta, so they're both like the same. So I don't know, man. Our team was looking good. Now they're falling apart. It's kind of what the season's been like,
It's a lot of ups and downs. It feels a lot more down than it is up, which isn't great.
And that's a big part because of our first baseman.
Yeah, Torkelson. But let's see.
He's been really good in AAA, but 4 games he's hitting .340. He has a home run and 3 doubles, which is very impressive. But I mean, it's Toledo.
He's doing better than that.
It's Toledo. I mean,
yeah,
you can't really.
He's doing better than that. So in Toledo, wait, does he have more? Huh? I'm sorry, that's confusing. What's that?
You're good.
It's just okay. So in 16 ABs, he's got 7 hits, a home run, 4 RBIs, 436 average.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah,
But give him a month, man. Give him the All-Star break and then bring him up.
Bring him up after. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, just
he needs that time, and hopefully it's a good reality check of he's got to get straightened out because he needs it bad.
Yeah.
And we need Torkelson really bad.
He's our main guy. He's our biggest power hitter. While that carries
he's supposed to be, yeah. And we've got to have him back, and we need him back really bad.
Yeah, so please be good, Torque.
All right, and then
that's pretty much it.
Well,
baseball.
we got one more.
What we got?
Justin Henry Malloy got called up this week. Had his first hit and first home run, Game 3 against Texas.
Yeah.
Really cool for him, Has he had a hit since though?
He got 1.
Oh, that's right. He had another
1.
single. He was our only 2 hits that day against Texas, which cool
and then
for him.
He's got 3 walks so far. So I mean, he's got good.
He's doing pretty good. He's doing really good.
Yeah.
He's got really good discipline. There's a lot of check swings, which can get a little iffy, but
But
he's
a good kid.
It's good to see.
His interviews are hilarious. He has such a good personality.
Right. It's good to see him not swinging at everything and getting swing happy.
Yeah.
He looked like right away he had settled in.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't look like there was his welcome to the MLB jitters.
Yeah.
It looked like he just got in there and was ready for it.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. Let's bring him in.
Let's bring in our guest. All right,
Is this our 4th special guest?
Hang on.
You ready?
I think this is our 3rd or 4th. Either way. All right, everybody. Let's welcome on to the podcast. Let's welcome on Tristan.
Woo!
All right. What's up?
Slide in.
Yeah, slide in, boy. All right.
Oh.
All right. Introduce yourself. What's your name? Social security number.
My name is Tristan. I have no life.
What's your serial number?
I wish I knew.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sorry.
a good thing.
Now, do you eat cereal?
I do eat cereal.
Ooh,
you know what my favorite cereal is?
Yeah, let's hear
the
that.
best cereal?
Ooh, let's
the
hear it.
only cereal?
Oh, hot takes.
Oh.
Hot takes here.
Frosted Flakes.
Whoa.
No,
Whoa.
that's it.
I didn't.
I feel
That's
offended by the reaction. You
Frosted
guys just
Flakes
didn't say anything.
And Frosted Flakes, and what else do you put
I
on?
mean, a milk. What do you put on cereal?
What do you put on cereal?
I put
Like
like
strawberries?
I put like two cereals in. I put like Lucky Charms and Crunch Berries or Captain Crunch.
Wait,
whatever.
you mix them?
Oh, I mix them.
I've never done that.
Really? Oh, you should try it.
Have you done
What did I just get into?
that?
What did I get in? No, what
So
did I
good.
actually get into?
We're not a sports podcast.
Mixing
This is a cereal
cereals.
podcast. It's so
Dude,
good.
I've never heard of that.
Really?
I might have to try that.
Oh yeah.
That
It's
sounds
really
pretty good, actually.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Get some
getting
Reese's
chocolates
Puffs and
Reese's
Frosted
Puffs, yeah.
Flakes.
Those are like the two. You got vanilla, and then you got like.
And
a
then we get
chocolate.
sponsored by the MLB.
Yes.
And then we're back to sports. Segue.
Yeah.
All right. So
exactly.
with all of our guests, we just kind of have like some get to know you questions.
Okay.
So this is Sean's question. What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie all time?
Yeah.
West Side Story.
Ooh,
I'm a musical boy.
gotcha.
You guys,
Okay.
have you guys watched West
I've
Side
never
Story?
watched it, but I've seen some musicals.
I know what
You've
it
never
is.
seen the OG West Side Story?
No.
The OG. Oh, not the one that just
Not the
came
new
out?
one.
Oh,
The
okay,
OG
okay.
one.
Ah,
Best movie,
I gotta
dude.
watch that.
You have patience though. It's like a 2.5 hour
jeez.
movie.
Oh man.
One of those ones.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I like
Yeah.
music though.
Got you.
Okay,
Well,
so then
that goes
perfect
yeah.
segue. Thank you. All right,
Yeah.
your favorite artist then.
My
Favorite song
gosh.
/ and or
Like-
artist.
Leonardo. Michael.
I don't know if I have a favorite.
Bob Ross.
Oh, okay. I like. I mean, you guys got me. You're gonna think my answer is weird, but I like Stephanie Gretzinger. I don't know if you know who she is.
wait. Say
Stephanie Gretzinger.
No.
She sings worship songs.
Then I might do.
You probably know a song if I could think of it. What's the popular one that she
She
sings?
always wear like a headband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She sings a lot of popular songs with Bethel. And,
Okay, she
Oh,
was
okay.
She jumps.
Okay.
She jumps around.
Okay,
She like
she-
travels.
okay.
With them. I'm trying to think of the one song she sings that's super.
It's that
Popular.
one.
Yeah, that's her.
Really face winner.
She's redhead.
She's okay.
Yeah.
What's one of the songs she sings?
Night song. I
We
know
need to
it
sing
too.
some-
We're having our technical
Dude, I
producer.
know this.
Come on, something she sings.
The main one, the one that you always listen to. I know the song. I just. Oh man.
It's pretty embarrassing that I
I
have
know,
a favorite
right?
artist that I can't think of the song of. Is that a pretty
Yeah.
embarrassing thing? No one ever cared for me like Jesus is a pop. That's one I like by her.
Give thanks.
Oh.
No, it's
Dude,
it's the one with water in it. It's not Oceans. I'm trying to think of it.
Holy water.
Do I have permission to pull out my phone?
Yeah, you
Granted.
can have your phone.
Granted.
A little
I'm not gonna
pause
die
of
today.
podcast here.
Technical difficulties.
Bro.
I speak Jesus.
Listen, everyone's on the edge of their seats. Ready? King of my heart.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys know that song, right?
Yeah, okay.
I just heard that song on the way down to the
Stephanie, hold on.
graduation.
She sings that. But
Stephanie,
that's probably my favorite. Or I like Cody Asbury a lot.
okay.
Corey
Is that your
Asbury.
name?
Cody Asbury.
Cool.
Corey
Such
Asbury.
a casual.
Egypt. Yeah, I know. I am right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys got me in the jitters.
Yeah, Corey,
I haven't
I
done
like
a
him.
podcast in a minute, bro. I used to do podcasts.
Well,
every
you got to
week.
get back on your one with Josh.
I know. I was
Yeah.
talking to Josh the other day because I watched your guys' podcast with him in it. And I was like, dude, I talked to him on the phone. I was like, dude, we got to get started again. He's like, yeah, I know, bro.
Yeah, dude, it was fun watching it. Yours. We still
appreciate
got to figure out doing Apple Music and all that and Spotify.
I can talk to you guys about that after.
Yeah.
Show you some
All
stuff.
right, appreciate
Okay.
it.
Wait.
All right, Sean wrote this one in again. Who's your favorite WNBA player?
WNBA player, and I can't say the obvious one, right?
Well, who's the obvious one?
Caitlin Clark.
No, just-
She's
Nobody
the-
likes
yeah,
Caitlin
right?
Clark.
Nobody.
Dude,
no
we
one
gotta-
she plays with because
Yeah.
they all cover and hip
Dude,
check
we
her.
got to get a Caitlin Clark, like,
No, I don't have a
We got to talk
favorite.
about it.
WNBA.
No, that's
it-
fine.
it
It's
was
supposed to
not-
say favorite NBA player.
Yeah.
You might know him. I don't know if you'll know him. John Wall.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
John Wall,
Yeah.
2016 John
Yeah,
Wall.
oh my gosh,
I mean,
John
Wizards.
Wall.
2016 John
Wizards?
Wall. He's the one who got me into basketball. I was playing 2K. I played with John Wall, and that's what got me into watching NBA basketball. And then started watching him, and that's what I base my game off of too. When I play basketball, I shoot like short jumpers, and I try to drive in. So yeah, John Wall, dude. Too bad. Rest in peace, dude.
He died?
No, he just hasn't. He hasn't been playing. He hasn't been playing the same.
Bro.
Dude,
What
he
is
said rest in peace. What
is
am I
this?
supposed to think of?
What is this?
He hasn't been playing the same
Oh,
ever since he
okay.
left.
Is he
the
still in the
Wizards.
league?
Gotcha.
Yeah, he is. I won't. Okay, maybe not. He was on a team, but he got injured again. He just keeps getting injured, and he's on a roster, and then sometimes I don't know if he's on a roster.
He's just kind of like that third string guy.
Like sixth string guy. He doesn't even play, dude.
Right.
I wish he did.
All right, and then final question. Do you want to just ask? You haven't asked anything yet.
I don't know if it's here, but what's your favorite sports moment, like that you can remember watching on TV or in person? Either. I don't.
Wow. I wasn't ready for that.
My bad.
No. It's a good question.
No, see, this is good. Put him on the spot.
You're getting my
Your brain juice is flowing.
Yeah. I was gonna say something else. I liked watching all the series were Warriors versus Cleveland. I watched all those series, watching LeBron play. Oh, there we go. I like the LeBron game winner on the Raptors that he hit, the floater off the backboard like that. I don't know if you guys remember that. He had DeMar DeRozan.
Was it in playoffs?
Yeah, it was in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It might have been a Game 7. I don't remember, because I remember DeMar DeRozan doing an interview and being like, he always felt like he could make it to the finals, but his one stopper was LeBron every time. And that series, they made it like Game 7, or they made it pretty high up, and LeBron hit the game winner off the backboard, floated it in. That I do remember watching that and freaking out live. That was a really cool moment. So I'll say that one, because I'll have to think about that more. That's a good question.
All right, I got to pause. Logan, can you come fix the camera? You see the knob is in it?
What is that? Speaker?
No. So you gotta move the camera down on the tripod. Move it down towards your left. No, don't turn it. Physically shift the phone in the tripod. Okay, here. Look at it. That's in it. So we need that out of it.
Has that been like?
Oh, that's like.
No. You don't turn it.
What do
You gotta yeah. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Is move.
Keep talking. It's pretty funny if he does it. Imagine.
As you turn my phone off.
Oh, okay, it's good.
Okay, and can you shift it?
Nice shot. Like there.
Level it.
Bloop.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
all right.
Well, you did everything.
Well, like. Thank you. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
right.
Just LeBron and Curry's their rivalry was fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's coming to an end.
Yep.
Man.
Well, it has been to an end.
Yeah.
A couple of years.
I just saw a statistic about the most watched final ever, or the most watched finals ever, were all the ones Curry's been in. Obviously, 2016, where LeBron came back, was the most watched, 17.1 million or something like that. And they just went gradually downward from there because the Warriors, sucked the fun out of everything.
Exactly. This one's even it's fun because it's.
What's cool about this final?
Somebody's gonna get their first ring.
Someone's getting their first ring, and that's gonna hopefully push them. Further.
Yeah.
I mean, if Tatum doesn't get it, I feel like he's gonna go in depression mode before the NBA. This dude's been in 5 or 6. I think it's 5 Western Conference or Eastern Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm.
He's been
come out with nothing every time. So.
Yeah, it's
overrated.
He's so overhyped. I'm not a big Tatum fan, and that's why I want the Mavericks to win.
Yeah,
but man.
Okay, should I want to start this debate really bad.
Ooh.
Okay. MJ or LeBron?
Yeah, I knew it was coming eventually.
What is it?
I'm gonna have a boring answer because I'm gonna say. Should I just say an answer? I'm gonna say LeBron, but here's why I'm saying LeBron.
Okay.
I never watched MJ play. Okay, so watching highlights of a player compared to watching a player play a full game,
it does hit different.
It's different. Plus, the game was played different back then, right? And I'm not trying to make excuses. I just never watched them, so I can't say LeBron. And here's the thing too: is that people like to compare championships, right? Because MJ went what? What did he go?
6-0.
6-6. Yeah, 6 for 6. He never lost one, right? And then they say LeBron is he 4-7 or something?
He's
something like that.
For 3 or 4, yeah.
He was 1-4, and then he's lost 3 or 4. So people like to say that, but then why don't you say Bill Russell is better than MJ? He won 13.
Yeah.
You can't say that, right?
Right.
You can't compare that. That's not fair.
Right.
So I say LeBron because he's the one I've watched and I've grown up with. MJ, watching his highlights, he's crazy, but I never watched him play, so I can't say. So my answer is LeBron. What about you guys?
Mine's MJ.
Is it?
Mine's
and
MJ, yeah.
It's for the physicality of the game back then. Scoring over 30,000 points in his career, going 6-0 on defenses like that. where he had he has 2 Hall of Fame teammates, 2 All-Star teammates in those runs in Rodman and Pippen.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas LeBron, I'm gonna try to leave my biasness out of it for LeBron.
Do you like LeBron?
No.
Not at all?
Yeah, that's what's hard.
Straight up. But
You never liked LeBron? Or
I respect that he's got the most points in NBA history. You know, I respect all that. But I just think it's like you said, the game's been played differently. And you'll see pictures come out of the woodwork of MJ scoring with a hand on his face. And
that's fair.
And things like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I guess it's also just kind of like the environment I grew up in, like fighting through that toughness is more, and getting all the accolades he did in that era.
But you're basing it off again winning and
the wins.
scoring.
Right,
Those
the
are
wins,
the two
scoring,
things.
defensive player of the year,
Okay.
that as well.
Okay.
Like the fact that he was leading in scoring and DPOY, like
That's fair.
Like when you're looking for a GOAT, you're talking the greatest of all time in everything.
That's fair.
And I do think, like you said, Bill Russell doesn't get talked about enough. Because if people are just going to go off the championship, where's Bill Russell in this conversation?
Tim Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of guys you can say that you can put next to him, right?
Right.
I mean, Kobe, I feel like Kobe, MJ, and LeBron are definitely in the conversation. Right. But I think it's just because of how prominent they are and also how popular they are, right? Mm-hmm. Tim Duncan's not this guy where every kid's coming up like, I want to be like Tim Duncan. Right. I want to shoot every shot off the backboard like he does. Right?
No.
The way they play the game makes you want to imitate the game. So
Right. And I think for a GOAT, it's hard to just put a player in that category because every position is different. Mm-hmm. We're never going to have a center who's going to be the GOAT because they don't have the scoring opportunities. Yeah. So it's like mentality. Kobe was the best. Kobe was the greatest of all time in mentality. He just would show up every night. Scoring, that's LeBron. Defense for a guard, that's MJ. It's
you think scoring's LeBron all time just because of his points? Because I feel like MJ's the better scorer.
Right.
Well, I think LeBron's better overall player. He's good leadership, passing, scoring. He can do everything. He can distribute it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He can make the floor come alive. MJ was the guy to go on the court and to score the ball when you needed him to score the ball. And he could pass too. I'm not going to take that away from him. But LeBron's definitely the guy for passing, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. He's more the guy for passing. Yeah.
So,
I know it's a debate, hard debate to just get into.
Well, that's why, like I said in the beginning, it's hard because different eras and they played at different times. So it's a whole different game. I bet if you put MJ in the era now, he probably is scoring 50 points a game.
He's scoring 50
because of how weak everyone is.
Right.
If you put LeBron back then, who knows what that would look like? Maybe he would be a little weaker. Maybe he'd be playing differently. Probably he'd probably be playing more of a big man than he is a point guard role.
Right. He would make sure he had some more weight on him.
Yeah, probably.
Right, and again, it's just mentality because I'm sure players back then had a different mentality than players today. Mm-hmm. Players today are trying to shoot threes.
So I listen to a lot of NBA podcasts, right? Mm-hmm. And I really like how all the NBA players are doing their own podcasts now and talking about stories inside of the NBA because it's really neat to hear because you don't get to hear that. You hear it from Stephen A. Smith and stuff with people talking about stories, but they're not the players in the situations, right? And so I was listening to this podcast. Oh crap! I lost my train of thought. It'll come back. About the mentality and the toughness back then, right, and how they played. Coaches used to put bounties in the locker room. I don't know if you've heard about this. He'd be like, all right, you guys get $100 per charge that you get tonight, or you get $100 per foul you get on this person, hard foul. So they put bounties up in the locker room. So you come out here, you're not letting MJ score. You're fouling him. So you get points for that. I'm not saying it was MJ or not points, but money for that. And so people would be incentivized to get more money to foul or to block someone or to make sure someone's not scoring that night, no matter what it looks like. So I thought that was kind of neat, but that shows the mentality of back then compared to now. Right. Where every little touch is ow.
Right, yeah. A little touch and you're out for the game.
Flies in the game. Kick it out. And land it on my shoulders.
Fans, when LeBron makes it, Luka, that's hilarious.
No, I know. Some of the stuff they do is so weak, dude. Yeah. It gets me upset. Yeah. It's funny. I don't know if you guys saw the Luka clip in the playoffs where the fan got the ball and Luka was asking for it and he threw it to the ref and Luka went like that. It's so funny. Yes. I appreciate when NBA players make it humorous instead of get them out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So why don't we just talk about the finals? There's stuff to talk about in the finals. Yeah. So
off rip then, what do you got? Who do you guys have?
I have the Mavericks.
Mavericks and what? If you have one. If
7.
you don't, that's okay.
It's gotta
7?
go 7. I mean, I don't know. I feel
Based
like
on what I saw game 1 in 7,
Okay.
I think I'd originally said like in 6, but I think it's gonna go in 7, and I think from day 1 everybody kind of assumed Luka was just gonna have a meh game 1.
Mm-hmm.
Going 4 for 12 from 3, that just you can't do that. If you're the star player on your team, you cannot go 4 for 12 from 3 when you've got to be making those for your team.
Well, what's impressive is he still ended with 30.
Yeah, right. I think that's the crazier
4
thing
for
you have to
12,
look
but he
at.
still ended with 30.
And I think that also speaks to how much he touches the ball.
Yeah.
Like how much he touches the ball on that team.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I think I was watching a game. I think it was this playoffs. Who did Mavericks play? They played
Before this?
They played the T-Wolves before this. Who was before that? Denver.
No,
no,
Denver.
they played the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves beat the
Yeah.
Nuggets.
So it was
Right. So who did?
the Knicks? No.
They didn't play the Knicks.
No.
I can't think of it right now.
Okay.
Really?
Got the cheat
But-
sheet.
Yep.
But what I'm trying to say is, I was watching a broadcast and
OKC.
it was against the Clippers, and Charles Barkley was on the stream, and he was talking about how he doesn't like Luka because he's touching the ball all the time, and he's such a ball hog, and yada yada yada. I think we have to look at, first of all, Luka's averaging a stinking triple double.
I think before we even look at that, you're looking at Charles Barkley.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, you're saying.
But like, people have that opinion about him, how they don't like Luka because he's such a ball hog. Well, first of all, you look at some of these games and he's got jack squat behind him.
Mhm.
Like before Derek Lively showed up, and
Kyrie.
Kyrie's was getting streaky there, like just towards like beginning of the playoffs.
Oh, you're talking about this season,
Right, this
now.
season.
I thought you were talking about like previous
And-
players he's had on his team.
And like what's his face? Gafford. Yeah, before
okay.
Gafford all of a sudden showed up, Luka was the guy.
Mhm.
He had to be the guy.
Yep.
And the fact that he was getting regular season literally a triple double.
Yep. Yeah, he averaged. He had the top points in the league this year, 33.
Yeah, I want to say something about that as well, but like the fact that people feel that way about a guy who's 30, 10, and 10.
Yeah.
How is somebody gonna be ball like that?
Yeah. I mean, if you're the guy on the team, you're the guy. I mean, if you look at other teams like Lillard when he was on the Trailblazers, I mean, he had the ball 90% of the time. He
Right,
didn't
and
really
he
have
wasn't an
anyone on
assist
his team.
He
wasn't.
Yeah, no, and nobody ever said that about him.
And he's kind of got to do that this year. I think he's trying to change his game a bit with playing with Giannis, but that's besides the point.
Right.
But yeah, no, I mean, I'm not mad at him for how much he touches the ball.
No.
And you hear him talk about it in post-game interviews too. He's like, sometimes I feel so bad about like touching the ball so much because I feel like I should be giving it more to Kyrie, or like sometimes I feel like I'm giving it to Kyrie, but I'm not doing enough. So he's definitely trying to find his role in this team with another superstar on his team.
Right.
Because before this, he had Porzingis, but like Porzingis does every year, he gets injured, right? And so he didn't have him for a while. So like, I think this is the first time Luka's had a real teammate that he can count on that's going to score a bucket
And
when he
who
needs a
will
bucket.
show up.
So he's got to figure out how to do that. But also, like, I think Kyrie is humble enough where he's going to let Luka have his moments to shine when they need a bucket too. Or if Luka's hot, he's just going to give the ball to Luka, right? Because Kyrie's a low-key a good passer too, right?
He's a good number 2.
Yeah, he
Behind
is.
LeBron, he was really
He
good.
is, but he's been having a rough couple of years, right? Trying to find a fit, and I feel like this is a
This is his fit.
good team for him.
Yeah. Who do you have winning?
I have the Mavericks. I want to say the Mavericks in 6 because, I mean, you saw in the last series, Timberwolves went up 2-0, right? And then I think it was only 2-0.
No, they didn't go up.
No, it was
a
Mavericks.
borderline sweep.
Yeah.
Was it?
They were 4-1, I think
It was 3-0, and then T-Wolves won.
Well, I think it was the Denver series then. Did Denver
Yeah.
go up 2-0 and then the Timberwolves came back?
I could tell you that.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of. I think I have the Mavericks winning for sure because I just like the consistency of Luka and Kyrie better than I do Tatum. Like I mentioned, I'm already hating on Tatum. I don't mean to hate on Tatum. I like Tatum. I was happy Tatum got drafted where he got drafted. I looked at him a lot when he first got into the league, and I liked how he played. I feel like he changed a lot after he had Kobe mentor him too, which isn't a bad thing, but he went from a distributor and a scorer to like a pure scorer. And I don't know if that's just his choice or what Kobe told him to do or something. But I like Kyrie and Luka's just consistency. They always combine for like 60 points. The last like 4 games they played in the last series, they combined for 60 almost every game.
Yeah.
Scoring. And then Tatum is just like inconsistent, especially in the playoffs. He just doesn't do what he needs to do. And luckily this year he's had Jaylen Brown and Well, Porzingis now.
And
but
the easiest schedule ever in the playoffs. I mean,
That's true.
Everyone got hurt.
that's true.
so,
Yeah,
like,
East's been weak for a bit.
East has been weak for 26 years.
Yeah,
I
they've
can
been
tell
weak.
you the number, 26 years.
Really,
All NBA selections, Western has beat out the Eastern for 26 years.
really, that's crazy. Yeah. So it's been weak for a minute. So Tatum, that is a good point. They had an easy run to the playoffs too, because like it's really easy to look at them like 4-0, 4-1 these teams and be like, oh wow, they're dominant, right?
Yeah.
But if there's no one to play against, right, then like what are they
I mean,
gonna do? A lot of the teams they face, like Pacers, like that's their first time really making a run since probably Paul George.
And then they had Halliburton go out. He went out in game 3, right?
Yep. Yeah, Halliburton went out. So like, you
They
had
had
no one.
nobody.
No one to play against. So I think I like the Mavericks again because of consistency. I think Tatum's gonna just not do what he needs to do again. Brown is there, but I don't think he's that guy.
He's not that good.
He's been that guy for a couple games, but he's not that guy for the team for the series.
Right.
And the only thing that's the X factor for me is Porzingis.
Yeah.
If Porzingis can stay healthy and scoring like he did the last game, like you said, Jaylen Brown had 22, Porzingis had 20, and then Tatum had 16.
20 off the bench.
Off the bench?
He came in off the bench.
How many minutes did he play? Look that up really quick. I'm curious. But if
I think
Porzingis
had-
if Porzingis can be consistent and play consistently like this, he might be that thing that could get him the ring.
he played 21 minutes.
But wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know why they're not having Derek White come off the bench, but maybe it was just the
that
first game.
and that's the other X factor too is Derek White's been crazy this year.
Because they have 6 starting guys. Celtics have 6 starters.
Yeah.
Like, right
Yeah.
there. There's nobody crazy.
Yeah, and they,
like
and they have an overall good team. Like Drew Holiday is probably the best defender in
Best
the league
defending guard.
Yeah, defending guard in the league. Derek White is like one of the best. Like I don't know if he played. I think he played starter most of the year, but like low key 6-man like starter mix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just been consistent, been scoring. So like they have a good overall team. So if they're playing together, they're also a 3-point shooting team. Like that's where they make their money, right?
Yeah.
So if they're not hitting their threes, that's where it's gonna be iffy too. But yeah, I have Mavericks because consistently I think they're going to score and do what needs to be done. Where I think in the clutch moments, Celtics don't know where to go. I watched, I think it was the Pacers game that the Pacers won, and I was watching the last 3 minutes, and Celtics were down 3. And every time Tatum dribbled it up, I'm waiting for him to do something, right? Because he's the guy for the team, and he passed it off every time. Every time. Then it gets down to like 30 seconds or 40 seconds, he took the ball and finally shot a contested 3. Someone's in his face, and he bricked it. I'm like, what is he doing? Like, if he's the star for the team, he's got to prove he's the star for the team. Jaylen Brown ended up hitting the clutch 3. But, like, I think that's where it's going to be rough is deciding, like, who's going to be that guy for them in the end. Because maybe it's been too easy for them, where they just don't know what to do in those crunch time moments.
Right. And to speak to your point, what you just said about the threes, Celtics took 42 threes that first game. Mavericks took 27.
Yep. Yeah, no, Celtics make their bread and butter off of threes.
Yeah.
That's their game. So if Mavericks can shut that down, which I think they can, like Celtics gotta figure out something else to do.
And they just flat out take more threes. Like free
Yep.
throws, they were right on 19 each. Field goals, Celtics had 2 less. But like, and the fact that Luka had 12 of those 27 threes. And yeah.
He's your guy you want to shoot the 3, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, Kyrie's,
Derek Jones.
cool, but
I mean, I'll give it to Kyrie when he's hot.
Yeah.
If Kyrie's got a hot hand,
Yeah.
I'll give him anything he
Right.
wants. He's
Yeah.
crazy, dude.
Right, but Derek Jones, low-key, can, if you put him in the corner,
Oh yeah, no, Derek Jones is crazy.
what's he looking like game splits? Sorry, I'm nerding out.
No, you're good.
He's only shot like 3, but like those games where he grabs them. What game was it? Was it against T-Wolves where he had a game where he just went crazy in the fourth quarter? I feel like it was like that game 3. I feel like it was that game 3.
He just went nuts.
Yeah, all of his 11 points were in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
I feel like that's what it was.
Nah, I believe that.
dang.
Yeah. And
They
then
just have little guys who are showing up.
Yeah, Derek Lively too. He's been crazy this year. The
Yeah.
lobs and the rebounds he's been able to get in Gafford.
Mm.
I just think they're the more consistent team, and that's
Yeah.
why I give it to them in the end. I just don't trust the Celtics. I don't trust Tatum.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to hate on Tatum, but man,
No.
I just don't trust him.
16, like, game 1, yeah, there's nerves, but, like, you gotta do something.
Yeah.
How many
Yeah.
shots do you even take?
And like again, I'm curious, but I'm pretty sure they made the last 5 Eastern Conference Finals. Last 5 or 4. And they've been out of
It
it.
sounds right.
Yeah.
And they lost to the Suns, right?
Yeah.
They just lost
2021 or 2022.
No, they lost to the Bucks.
Last year they
Was it the
lost.
Bucks?
Was it the Bucks? Yeah, Bucks Celtics, I think.
I thought it was Suns.
No, Suns. Those Suns. No.
Suns and Bucks.
One of those two,
What- yeah,
they lost.
something. Yeah.
Tatum didn't do what he needed to do again. So that's who I got.
Yeah. So about Luka, man, you guys see him on Dude Perfect that one episode? Dude, he shot so many crazy half court shots.
Yeah.
And then I was watching the game and he just shot a 30-footer and just bang. It was crazy. The fact that he could just do that and just easily.
Yeah, I
It's mine.
know. The game is his. He controls the game, man. He can get anything he wants.
Oh, yeah.
There are a lot of comparisons to Bird. A lot of
Yeah.
people compare him to Bird because how he shoots and how he plays the game. He's real slow, like Bird is. He
Methodical,
shoots when he
yeah.
can slow. He drives in, takes his time. He can dish it out. Bird can dish it out. If you watch some of the highlights of him, they have comparisons of him doing an over-the-head pass, and
Oh, really?
it looks the same as Luka. So
That makes sense. You said that, and I'm like, what are you smoking?
no, if you look at the comparisons,
Just sitting here thinking about it, it makes total sense.
Mhm.
Because you'll sit there and man, Luka is moving around like a big lug.
no,
He's
really.
not but it makes total sense.
Yeah, he's just got enough height and enough body to make it work for
Yeah,
him.
he does.
And it's too easy.
And it does work. It
Yeah.
just straight out does work.
Yeah, and then plus Kyrie on top of that. Kyrie, if he stays consistent too, he's crazy, dude. So I'm excited to see. I think the next game is
It's
tomorrow night.
It's tonight. It started 10 minutes ago.
You sure it's tonight?
Wait, actually.
1,000%
I'm gonna
sure.
cry
Dang.
if you're right. Right now, right on the camera, I will cry.
At 9:30 they probably
Oh
will
shoot!
start.
It's Sunday. Oh my god.
So tomorrow,
What?
good.
They-
All
they
right.
do every
See,
2
no
days.
tears today.
All right, we're
We're
good.
good.
Okay.
I thought it was tomorrow.
They
Yeah,
skip a lot.
Okay. Yeah. You're
2
right.
days
It's,
every-
Yeah.
wow.
They're really dragging out
Yeah.
that get as much people on board to watch it as they can, man.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh my gosh. But I just wanted to point this out from game 1. The Mavericks had 9 assists as a team.
9?
9.
That's it?
Straight out 9.
That's
as a
crazy.
team.
I was gonna mention I was talking to a guy about basketball today, and he was saying that the Celtics, the way they defended the first game, they're trying to put Luka and Kyrie in an uncomfortable zone that they're not used to.
Yeah.
Because Luka distributes and Kyrie scores more. This is how it's been, and they try to force Luka to score more and force Kyrie to score more. Or whatever I said, the opposite.
Yeah.
But they were trying to force Luka to not be able to distribute as well. And I think that's kind of what affected their game the first time because Luka ended up with most of the points. Kyrie had 12 points. He missed a couple wide open layups.
Yeah.
He had some good opportunities. So they were just trying to make him uncomfortable. And I think the Mavericks can adjust to that. I think Kyrie and Luka can adjust to that. They're all stars that have been around for a bit. I mean, this is Luka's 5th year, but Kyrie's been around the block, So I think they'll be able to adjust to it. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it will be. You want to just jump into the games now? I think we
Sure.
could.
Got a
Game
fun
We'll
game.
give it to you first. We're
Okay.
gonna let you do it.
Oh, you got a game too?
Well, I just have something to waste time if we have the time. So Tristan brought a game. We have no idea what it is. Go for it.
Okay, so I got a game. You guys said your knowledge was. You said 6.
Yeah, I'd give it a 6. Yeah, I'd give it a 6.
Your flashlight's on just in case you know.
It's
Blind.
to blind
Oh,
you
okay,
guys.
okay.
It's part of the
Okay,
game.
Okay.
The tap's not working. What did you say in your knowledge was?
I'm
Evan?
6 or 7.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
I know
6
players.
or 7.
Yeah.
No, he's a 4.
So
You
how?
watch too much baseball.
So here's a question: can we use this paper?
Oh
Yeah.
Because what if
We're done with this.
we
so
could
yeah.
do this? We could do. You guys both write down your answers, and we just see who actually does know more.
Okay. I
Instead
like
of
it.
you guys.
I'll get
working.
another
And
piece of
if you
paper.
need to work together, you can. But
No, we're not working together.
I'm good.
No.
So I'll explain the game while we're waiting.
Yeah.
I have players, and I have all the teams they've played for in their career,
Okay.
and where they were
So
traded
it's
to,
fun.
drafted to where they were traded to where they're at now. So you can write down the player you think it is based on the teams, and then if you need extra, if you're really out of it, I'll try to give you some points or
Okay.
averages or something.
Okay.
If you need
and
that, I
it's
can look
current
it up.
players that are playing.
I have I think 2 or 1 2 retired players,
Okay.
So say it again.
but they're all stars. They've all been all stars.
All been
So
all-
So you're gonna
Okay.
name what?
I'm gonna name all-star players. 2 are retired, the rest are current. And where they were drafted to where they got traded to up until where they're playing currently. and you write down the name of the person you think it is.
Ooh,
Okay.
And if you need extra, then I can figure something out.
Okay.
Give you options or give you position or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. So
Alright.
let's
Are
start
you
off.
gonna, do you have years, or are you just going off of?
I just have team.
Okay,
I can look up.
No,
years if you
don't
want.
look up years. Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, ready? First one. All right, I believe in you guys. Ready? So we got drafted to Cleveland. Then he got traded to, or he went to Miami. He didn't get traded to Miami. Then he went to Cleveland. Then he went back to the Lakers, or went to the Lakers. Not back to the Lakers.
Man.
Who is this guy? We started round one off easy. All right, you guys know what's up, right? Yeah, you know what's up. You know what's up. Okay, next one. You ready? Yeah, a little harder. So, got drafted. Oh wait, do I have this backwards? I have this backwards. Sorry. He got drafted to the Raptors. Okay, started there. He played there for a while. I should have put years down. That would have made it better. Then he got traded to San Antonio, to the Spurs. Oh.
You're wrong,
He's
Sean.
ready.
You're wrong, Sean. I know who you're saying, and
He
you're
got
wrong.
traded to San Antonio.
Okay, hold on.
Then he expired his contract and he went to Chicago Bulls. That's where he's at currently.
Alright, I do.
So-
have it. I do have it.
Yeah, you
It's
said
the-
Kawhi.
it's
You
the
said
wrong guy,
Kawhi.
but I do have it.
Drafted to the Raptors.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He. I just cheated off of you. Yeah, that's what I had no idea.
You didn't know who?
Yeah,
No.
DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar. So 2-1, 2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2-1.
Score.
Yeah,
Let's
just
score.
Okay, ready? Next one. This guy was drafted by San Antonio Spurs. Then he went to the Raptors. And then he went to the Clippers.
Alright, I think we got that one.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
We
yeah,
both
yeah,
got Kawhi.
yeah. Kawhi Leonard.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
2-3.
Alright, this one, I think it's a little tougher. I think you guys can get it. Drafted by Detroit. Okay, so offer up. Drafted by Detroit.
Alright.
Then he went to Cleveland. I think he was traded to Cleveland. Yeah, he was traded to Cleveland. Then I think they bought him out. And then he went to the Lakers.
I got it.
Then he went to Philly.
Yep.
Then to the Nets.
Yep.
And he's currently playing for Chicago.
Yeah.
You guys got this one?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Who do you have?
Andre
Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond?
Yeah.
Okay, you
Yeah.
guys are you're doing good right now.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's see. All right, ready?
Nice.
All right, this guy got drafted by OKC.
We got some options.
All right, then he went to Houston. I'm not sure if it was a trade or a sign. Then he got traded to Brooklyn. Then he went to Philly, signed with Philly, and then he signed with the Clippers.
Double step back. Who do you got?
James Harden.
James Harden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, now you're making me feel like I did two easy ones. We're getting tough.
I really did not think I would get it, to be honest.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna do my last easy one, and then I got 4 hard ones.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say hard. You guys might blow me out of the water here. You guys are impressing me right now. I didn't know what your knowledge was. All right, ready?
Ooh. Alright.
Drafted by Cleveland, then signed with Boston, then signed with Brooklyn, and he's currently in Dallas.
Wait,
Do I even have to say
okay,
it, bro?
Okay,
It's
yeah.
Kyrie.
Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see if these last
Sorry.
ones can trick you up a little bit. All right.
This is what's here, man.
All right, ready?
Alright.
All right, this guy was drafted by the Hornets before they became the Pelicans. All right,
Wait.
So he was drafted by the New Orleans, like the
Hornets. The Hornets before they moved locations and changed.
right. Okay.
So it's the Hornets he was drafted by, but they're the Pelicans now.
Alright.
Then he went to the Clippers. Then he signed with the Rockets. Then he went to the Thunder, and he's currently playing for Phoenix.
Are you sure about that?
You want me to tell you? Yes, I am.
Okay. Yeah.
100%. I can read them. Do you want me to go through again?
Say that
Okay.
again.
So he went Charlotte,
Charlotte Clippers.
Clippers.
LA Clippers. Then he went Houston Rockets. Then he went OKC Thunder. And now he is in Phoenix, Arizona.
I think I know who this is.
I'll write it down, though.
I no, I don't want to say it. Oh,
It's getting a little tougher. You want a hint?
I think I low key know who this is.
Okay.
I'm scared to write it down.
Should I start a timer?
Do you?
10,
Yeah, just calm down.
8, 7, 6, 5,
I don't know.
4. If you guys don't get it, I'll give you a hint. How about that? You write
No,
down
no,
what your
no, no.
guesses.
Before,
Yeah, but
no,
you-
I won't. Just give me a hint. If he already has his note, you give me a hint, please.
Yeah, but you don't get a point if you
Yeah,
get it
He's
right.
a point guard.
Yeah.
Does that help you at all?
Dang it. Yeah, no.
Point
no.
guard on the Suns, you say?
Point guard on the Suns.
Oh man.
So here's a hint too. If he
But
was in the
dang
league
it.
before
Oh,
the Pelicans were the Pelicans, he's been in the league for a minute. You guys are gonna smack yourselves in the face, dude.
Is it?
You want another hint, or you want me to just tell
Is
you?
it Ayton? No, I don't know.
No, it. God, did you just say that?
Dude, I love the point guard, DeAndre Ayton. He was drafted in 2018.
I bet Bridges.
Okay, tell me what year he was drafted. That was
I'll
like
look it up.
07,
I got
08,
you, I got
right?
you.
Something.
Here we go. You ready? He was drafted 2005.
What year did he play for the
Wait, who'd you have
Rockets?
written down?
Hold on, where's my? I got you. Drafted. Let me see his pick really quick. Hold up. Pick 4,
Okay.
and then let's see his career really quick.
Yeah. See his career and when did he play for Houston? Like how long?
So Houston was. I feel like this is cheating. Houston
I already wrote down my
27
answer.
through to 2019.
17 through 19.
Yeah, so he played 2 seasons there. 17, 18,
Oh.
Yeah.
18,
no.
19.
Yeah, no.
He made it to the conference finals with Houston.
Yeah, I think I'm dead wrong.
Harden was on the team too.
Right. That's why I picked the guy. Okay, I said Eric Gordon.
Is it
No.
Chris Paul?
No,
Yeah.
it's not. No, it's not. No.
That's Chris Paul.
He went to the Nets?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. Chris Paul?
Did I say no?
He's on the Warriors.
Yeah,
Yeah, you said Nets.
Clippers. No, that's not. Hold up.
I think he's currently on the Warriors.
Pelicans, Clippers, Rockets, Thunder, Phoenix. I never said.
And then
I never
but
said-
Chris Paul's on the Warriors now.
Oh, you're right. I didn't say Warriors. You're right. I got
Oh,
it
yeah, okay.
screwed up. So I didn't give you the final. I didn't give you the final destination.
I just read
Yeah,
it.
I'm sitting here. You said he was drafted the Hornets, and I'm like, okay, it's Chris Paul. And then you said
And then-
Phoenix, and I'm like,
I messed you up.
And-
I messed you up.
yeah, that's why I said. Are you
I
sure?
messed you up. You get that. You get that.
Bro.
Yeah, you
Okay.
get the point, yeah.
Okay.
That was funny.
No, that's all good.
I
Oh
wonder
my
if I
God.
click. Never mind. All right, here we go.
Let's see.
So far you guys got LeBron, DeMar, Kawhi, Kyrie, Drummond, Chris
We're
Paul,
tied.
right?
We're tied right now.
Mhm.
We're tied.
And Harden. All right,
Yeah.
last 3. Ready?
Ooh,
You guys want to start on 3, 2, or 1?
3.
3.
Two.
I don't
Two.
know what that is.
2.
Is it just like the
He said 3
difficulty?
first. I'm going 3.
Okay.
Ready? Drafted by Chicago Bulls. Then, I believe he was traded to Minnesota. Oh, he knows what's up. Then to Philly. Currently in Miami.
Oh.
I say I win this because I guessed it first.
No.
Because I guessed it
Listen,
first.
there's 2 more to go.
Does he like coffee?
He loves coffee.
He loves coffee. Jimmy Buckets.
Yeah, Jimmy
Yeah.
Buckets.
Nah.
Dude, I appreciate you using his real name.
Jimmy
It's really Buckets.
Buckets.
Alright, I'm gonna do this one and then I'll do the oldest guy.
Alright.
I'm gonna do the retired guy last. I mean, next time I'll come with some harder ones, dude. Ready? Drafted by the Clippers. Then he got traded to Detroit.
Clippers, Detroit.
Yep. And then he got traded to Brooklyn. And then he resided in Boston for a bit.
Drafted to the Clippers. Alright.
I feel like the drafting and then where they finalize is like the good giveaways for you guys.
I already guessed it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know who it is. I only guess it's Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
That's what it
Okay,
is. That's what it is.
man,
Yeah.
Man, I thought he was on like way more teams.
Okay.
Last
I say,
one.
I say it for this last one. Whoever guesses it first.
This is a
Okay.
retired guy, so,
So
let's see.
say it out loud. Say it out loud though.
Oh, you want? Okay. Yeah. You can say it out loud if you want.
And just
first
keep
one
going.
say-
This one might be tougher though.
Yeah, we'll
see.
just keep going until somebody gets it right.
First team, just say it. We'll each have a guess.
All right. Drafted by Orlando.
Dwight Howard.
No.
Okay.
Then he went to the Lakers. Then he went to
Shaquille
Miami.
O'Neal.
Yeah, Shaq.
Let's go.
You got it. You got
Yeah,
it.
of course you did.
Oh.
Miami, Phoenix,
Yeah.
Cleveland, Boston.
Literally, if you
Dang.
I
just
feel like the
list.
giveaways on those is where they were drafted.
And then
Yeah,
first
The finals, so
traded,
maybe. I mean, I should cut those 2 out. No, they don't even tougher.
Dang.
All right, good job.
That was
You
a
guys
good
impressed me, dude. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I thought it was going to be boring. You guys are getting them so easy. I'm like,
No,
come
no.
on. Was it good? Good
That's
game.
a fun game, yeah.
That was good. Okay.
Besides the Chris Paul blunder.
You're good, you're good. I was
Did he
fun.
really play this year? Come on. No, I'm kidding.
It didn't feel like
No, it
it.
didn't
I played
feel like it.
2K, I know he played.
Right.
Yeah, bro, that was a good one.
He has some
Yeah.
big NBA knowledge. Did you guys know that Halliburton was supposed to be a Piston?
He was?
Well, like wasn't it like he was.
We promised him we were
workouts,
going to draft him.
and he said no. Is that what? It
No,
was?
we just didn't draft him.
Bro, what?
Who did we draft over?
I think that was Hayes.
Ah!
Ew, I know. And
No, I
so
like
you know
Wade.
that he like every time he plays against us, he has like hatred in him.
Jeez.
So another screw up.
Because who wants to live in Indiana?
Right? That was his first thought. Is like, oh,
Literally.
crap.
I'm gonna live in India.
Yeah, I can't believe we could have had Halliburton, dude.
Oh my gosh, imagine this.
Halliburton,
Could have had
Cade.
Wade, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We could have had
Yeah.
Carmelo. Wait, was it Wade? No, I think
We
Wade
could
got
have
drafted.
literally had like any.
Carmelo hates us because we told him we drafted him. Never drafted him.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you think the NBA is rigged on the draft order?
I don't know.
I don't think it's rigged.
I want to say yeah, but
Just
I just don't.
this is just conspiracy theory.
No, I know. I don't know, dude.
How do the Pistons get the worst record for the last 3 years, and where's their number one overall?
Well,
pick?
let's be honest, right? If we did get the number one over and over, wouldn't we be saying it's rigged still? Like, isn't it almost more fair, like, if that were not?
Yeah, but like 3 years in a row being the worst team in the NBA,
And never getting it.
and all we've got to speak for is the 5th overall pick.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I know, that's tough. And who got the number one? Was it the Hawks or something?
Yeah.
this year
Well,
was
they
the
were,
Hawks.
like,
Last year was
Crazy.
who was it last year?
It was the Spurs.
Yeah,
duh.
They got Victor.
Duh.
But he's not. I'm okay if Pistons gonna get him last year. Like he's been okay this year. He
Who?
just needs to get more muscle. Victor.
Did you really just say
Wasn't it?
Victor is okay?
He just needs to get more muscle.
He's a
bullied.
rookie, bro.
He's getting
Do
bullied
you
out
think
there.
Duran's better than Wemby?
No,
Duran's so underrated, bro. He's
You don't
so,
think he's better than Wemby?
he's underrated, but no.
Dude, he's so good.
I mean, if we go off like
5 years from now, you're going to be taking those words.
Yeah, dude, Jalen Duran's so good.
Back.
5 years from now,
Duran is going to be something else.
Yeah.
I promise
Wemby's
you.
destined to be the GOAT. That's what the talk is.
What happened to Taco
Yeah.
Fall?
Right.
Dude,
Yeah, there you
exactly.
go.
Crazy.
Yeah.
No, Duran's low-key underrated. He just played less games than them this year, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so good.
He got injured a little bit more, but he was on par with them. He was playing less minutes and getting the same amount of points, almost the same amount of blocks. Duran's a guy.
All right. One last question.
Yeah.
What do the Pistons need to fix them?
Everything.
Point guard, everything.
No. Okay.
So what I want versus what I think should happen, I would love to see this offseason. We talked about this guy, DeMar DeRozan's like contract's expiring. Don't think he'd ever want to come to Detroit, but I would love to see us trade anyone but Duran and Cade, and then have DeMar DeRozan come over and play with them, because I think it would make us like a little bit of a contender and also help Duran and Cade out. I think that'd be fun to watch. I don't know if that's long term a good thing for us.
No.
It'd be fun though.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to see, but I think honestly they just need to stick it out with the people they have. I was talking to a guy today, and he was saying we should trade Thompson, or maybe who's our big guy, Beef Stew. Trade those two in a package for what's his name on the Jazz, Lauri Markkanen. You guys know him?
Oh, yeah.
Trade for Lauri Markkanen and bring him over. And I was like, that's not a bad set.
No.
Yeah.
Bring him over, get some 3-point shooting, more consistency with scoring. Because, like, right now, our team's not bad, right?
No.
They're just not playing well together.
Yeah.
That's
they're,
it.
They're young, and if you look at the Pistons roster, if they had a big name star, a big name forward, I think they would be a contender.
So if we got a Markkanen,
If we got some sort of wing, or if we got a power forward, I think we are a contender.
yeah.
Cade can step up then. Jaden Ivey can make big leaps. We have
Yeah.
Jalen Duran down low. We just need that superstar.
Thompson's a good defender.
Mm-hmm.
He's proven that. So yeah, Cade every year has gotten a little more consistent too. Like this year, he was a scorer this year. I went to like 3 Pistons games. I was blessed to go. And watching him play and step up, he can make shots. He controls the game. Like watching him like an all-star does. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's not trying to just force it and make stupid shots. He's like actually controlling the game. He knows how to get to the bucket now and score an easy layup when he needs to, or make a tough bucket to get a clutch shot in. You know what I mean? So he's good. Ivy, I think, is a little out of control. I think he has good tendencies, but he's just a little wild to me. I don't know. A lot of people like Ivy, but I like Ivy too. I'm not saying I do,
Right.
but he's just crazy. That's all. And Duran, I think Duran's going to be crazy. I think he's going to be like our guy.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's going to be crazy good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Logan! He's got to make his weekly
Yeah.
appearance. You haven't made your appearance yet.
You know.
You're not in.
Not in.
You're not in. You're not in.
Right on the side.
I lied. You were kind of.
I
You
was
were halfway in.
Every week.
How do you feel about LeBron being traded to the Hawks?
Didn't know that.
How do you feel about
How
it?
do you
though?
feel about it?
How does it make you feel?
They drafted
Is that
Bronny.
true?
They're gonna draft his
Just
son.
make
So
that up.
he already got a contract with them because
Yeah.
they got locked in. They got the #1 pick this year, and they're going.
Really? How did you not see that, bro?
Who are the Hawks?
They're from Atlanta.
Atlanta.
They're like the Braves except basketball.
Dude, you're so stupid.
The ball's just bigger and rounder. That's all.
Why do we look so like Tristan's over there?
I know, I smell bad. Don't worry. They just haven't
I
mentioned
can't
it
smell.
because they're so polite.
That's funny.
But how you feel about the LeBron news?
How's it make you feel?
Great. Is that actually true though?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's legit. Atlanta,
I'm
baby.
gonna be fooled here.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
They're the contenders, man. Trey
Yeah.
Young,
They've got the
Ice
best
Trae.
odds on FanDuel next year to win
LeBron.
FanDuel.
Yeah.
I already put all my savings. I did.
Now you're
I'm
poor.
ready.
Yeah.
Unless they win.
Wow.
Oh, you said I'm poor? You don't think I'm gonna make it? I want to be a millionaire, dude.
Ooh.
Bronny, LeBron,
Is it like,
and
what,
Ice
20
Trae?
bucks?
Easy.
You put what, $20?
20. Yeah, I know. That's my savings. You're right. Everything else is a Monster energy drinks and basketball shit.
Nice.
Great evening.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. So that's about all the time we have.
How do you guys feel about Detroit just uprooting and moving? Just leaving Detroit.
What?
Let's get rid of the
Wait.
Tigers.
What?
Let's just move locations. They're just so bad. We just need
We're
to
now
move
the
here.
Atlanta
Put them in
Tigers.
Canada.
Put us in Westland.
Imagine, bro.
Bro, it's like right down the street.
Yeah, right there. The
Oh my
Westland
gosh.
Lions.
Not an option then? Don't move them?
No.
Western
No.
Wildcats.
Detroit's all about grit.
You don't want to go to Canada?
No.
Go to Tigers game?
We don't need Canada, dude.
Tag race?
No.
No,
The
we need Detroit.
Canadians, Tigers.
The Lions would not be what they are without Detroit.
Yeah.
The Lions wouldn't be
The Lions wouldn't be what they are without Detroit. Explain that.
like without the city behind them, without what our whole city stands for.
Grit.
Yeah, just what Detroit is as a city.
That's what you said? Okay.
The Lions wouldn't be where they are.
But you said the Lions wouldn't be without Tigers? Or
No, without the city of
The city.
Detroit.
Okay, I
itself.
thought you said
like,
Tigers.
Like the
Okay.
fact that we have fans starting Jared Goff chants in the middle of a Tigers game. Like, where else do you see that? You don't see that in Kansas City with Patrick Mahomes.
That's fair.
Like,
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes is 10 times better.
Do you guys like Mahomes?
No.
No. I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan either.
I mean, it's
so.
Kelsey.
I mean, Mahomes is the best quarterback, but, like,
Yeah.
you gotta give him that respect. But, like,
So did you like him when he was a rookie, though? Like when he was starting?
What
his
When he was
That
beating
is only
Tom Brady,
17.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
did.
that's what it's. Just,
Yeah.
I've heard this like interesting dynamic. Like a good guy becomes a villain after so long. Tom Brady started
Yeah.
off as this guy everyone liked, and then he became the villain because he
Yeah.
kept winning.
I always liked Tom Brady.
That's
I
what
don't
you
know what
did?
it was.
Okay.
I don't know what it was. I always liked Tom Brady, so I never was thrilled with Patrick Mahomes.
But like, I feel like the majority of people begin to hate good guys after a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right, there's a point where they're just like, okay, we're
They're
done
bored.
with you.
Yeah.
We're done with you. We want the next
like
big
Kobe
thing.
Bryant and the helicopter.
What?
Yeah, the helicopter in the backups crashed.
Oh.
Okay.
That's too early.
We'll smooth over.
Too
that.
early. It's been like 3 years.
Okay. All right. Well,
That's all the time we have.
There's no way
that
you
is all the
can
time we
do
have.
that.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. We got lied from Lily today.
I know.
We were gonna sit here and ignore Lily's comments all day. We need to have Caleb tell her to go back and look at this part. Yeah, Lily, we were gonna ignore you all day, and you just took that away from us. So how dare
Good
you?
job, Lily. Don't even know you. You
Yeah.
disappointed me.
I know. I know. We were all excited to sit here and ignore you the whole time and have you complain at us. But here we are. All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Next week we'll be on at some point. It'll just be Sean and I again. We're still working out the details for our bet. Should we have Tristan judge on that?
All right.
What's the bet?
All right. So
There you go.
the bet is I saw it on Instagram where it's one of those send this to somebody who can't blah 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 blah.
Okay.
So long story short, the bet turned into I think I can steal second on Sean with him being catcher in 10 attempts.
Wait. What was the last word you said?
In
In 10 attempps.
So he gets.
Oh, in 10 attempts. You said that so quick. I was like, 10
okay.
attempts. So,
10 attempts. Yeah.
in 10 attempts? You
10
can do it
attempts.
once?
I just have to steal
And
second
you're saying
once.
no?
No.
He's a good.
Out of 10 times?
He's a good catcher.
I catch it.
He's a good catcher.
Oh.
I don't think he can.
So what do you want me to decide here? You
Like,
want me to
what
decide-
do you
Just
think?
what
I
your
don't know.
prediction.
What
We're
is
not
it?
having everybody.
I've never watched either of you play though.
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
True.
what's hard. That's
That's
what's
what's
hard.
But I mean, I think I'd give you the favor because 10 times.
Yeah.
10, well, who's?
But he's gonna be more tired than I am though. Him running back.
Well, how
and
is this
forth.
working though? You gotta explain this. If
So
he's
we're just
stealing-
going out to a baseball field
Yep.
where we're having an MLB sized field. and I'm just gonna be standing on first. Where there's gonna be somebody at the MLB pitcher's mound.
Yep.
He's gonna throw it in. Sean's gonna have to, pop up and throw it to second, and I just have to get in.
Okay.
Gotta get in safely.
Okay, after the pitch.
We're gonna have an umpire.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think you could do it.
I've had everybody doubt me.
Ever know.
I got you.
Yeah.
Hey, you got me.
Let me be there, bro. I'll be your number one fan. I'll bring the finger.
All right.
Probably
All right.
have one of those still.
Yeah. Hopefully we get that done in the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
We need to do it when it's a nice day here in
Yeah, and
Michigan.
you're a poster, right?
Oh yeah.
I remember that's what me and Josh did for our podcast. We did a 1v1 in basketball. It wasn't fair to
really?
Josh, but
Yeah.
we played and we filmed it, and it was really fun. You guys should do some stuff like that.
Yeah.
It'd be sweet to watch you guys do like who can hit the most or home runs or something like that.
Yeah.
Some fun stuff.
We need to figure out stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be sweet, dude.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
It was a lot of fun. It was a great podcast today without Ethan. No
Two
offense
weeks.
to you, Ethan. We got 2 more weeks. All right. So thank you everybody for tuning in, and we will see you all next week. Peace.
See you. Bye.